Hey guys, Michael Califf coming in from that corrupt state of Victoria. They automated their law-breaking ways in our law and order system. The magistrate papases of this world automated their sex offending, literally, which leads to... So there was a story today about how they quietly, what they would have 464 application to quietly remove Josh Brown or whatever his disgusting pedophile name is from custody, to take down to City West Police Station to interview as to get more information on how deep this pedophile ring runs, because clearly these type of Josh Browns are not alone. The Victoria Police would know that through and through, that if there is a person who is a pedophile of that Josh Brown's level, who was using his position in a daycare to film children and do all manner of disgusting things and then upload it onto these sickening sites, that there was other people involved, and these other people would have been in Victoria. And the fact that they snuck him out quietly, like they made it like secret, it only got exposed, God only knows, through perhaps a prison whistleblower, I don't know. But it was kept dark for some reason. And the only reason I can assume that they, the powers that be in Victoria, have chose to keep that dark is because he is going to end up being an informer. Like, he's going to end up exposing people in high positions in Victoria. That is the fact. The only reason Victoria Police would have protected that secret squirrel style is because they were protecting an Epstein Files saga in Victoria. Now combine that with what I know, combine that with toddlers being used as currency on things like the Magistrate Pappas controlled Melbourne Drug Court, combine that with drug addicted sex workers literally being sex trafficked into boarding houses and rooming houses by Magistrate Pappas's Melbourne Drug Court, combine that with little stories like that, and we get a very, very, very disturbing image of the Victorian government and Victorian law and order system, that if I was a genuine, decent member of Victoria's law and order system, I would be wanting to, not so much distance myself. If you haven't done anything wrong, you've got nothing to distance yourself from. But I'd certainly be wanting to make sure that I was not being seen to be, you know, a Lawyer X type, to be seen to be, you know, maybe one of the people that are getting protected. I'd be wanting to get out there on the front foot and say, yes, look, this is what happened, but we didn't mean it, or hey, it was them. It was Victoria Police used my drug court as a way of getting at Michael. I don't know. You would probably want to start owning some of your mistakes, because it's looking very, very, very dodgy for a lot of people in the higher offices of Victoria's law and order system. And I can assure you, your 500k salary is not going to solve or save you when people who genuinely know stuff start pointing fingers in a way that you can't dodge. There is no plausible deniability like your little AI bot tech, you know, like in media manipulating news lies of news stories to cover your crimes. You know, like this, once the sex trafficked women come out and people go, oh, this is disgusting, look at what they're doing to our children. These people are protecting pedophiles. You know, seriously, it doesn't look good for all people in the higher offices of Victoria's law and order system for at least till that 2007 OPI investigation. It's looking pretty damn right disgusting, really. One cover-up after another, from the Burke Street Mall incident to the stabbing, where the innocent person who got stabbed under Magistrate Pappas's Melbourne drug court, to the women that got sex trafficked, to the women who were bribed and coerced with the returned custody of their toddlers. Oh, yuck. There's some disgusting events going on in Victoria, mate. Speak soon.